Happy Valentine's Day, No Borders NBDR followers. Joseph Snyder here, CEO of No Borders, coming to you with our bi-weekly update video. So thank you all again for tuning in. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, and probably most active on Twitter, most likely, I would think. But again, thank you so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day, specifically to my wife and two daughters who are my Valentines today. So it's Valentine's Day already, 2019, just absolutely crazy. We are about 1 month away from our 1-year anniversary of doing our merger and taking over No Borders and going on this journey together with you guys. And so far, it's been an incredible ride. We've had a great time, and our mission is moving forward. We have gotten all of the variable convertible debt off of the company in the last year. We took the company from a red stop sign on the OTC market to current with OTC markets, and we are a non-standard reporting pink, current non-standard reporting pink right now. So, we've been very, very happy with our first year on this journey, and been very pleased with the amount of things that we've been able to get done, with the amount of impact that we've been able to make, and with the results that we have from the legal steps and everything else involved with, managing the publicly listed company, learning quite a bit about those cycles, as we go. And we've got phenomenal people around us to help support us and guide us on that journey. So with that, we recently, just on Monday, so a few days ago, earlier this week, met with Brian Campbell from Now CFO and Andrew Caldicott, Cynthia Tanabe. We all got together and reviewed our corporate structures, how we have set everything up so far, and how that impacts the way that we do filings and consolidate financials and all of these kinds of things. And also prepped the 2018 annuals. So working on getting the all of the annuals done and the statements finished up. We are aiming to file those as early as possible, definitely before deadline, but shooting for as early as we can possibly do that. As you might imagine, there's a few moving pieces from last year that all kind of have to get aligned and finished out. So, but all positive things there. I really feel comfortable that Brian and the entire team at Now CFO really gives us that flexible scalability that I was really looking for with our financial experts, to be able to bounce ideas around and talk about how we structure things and how we make sure that we're taking care of our responsibilities, that we're on time with the things that we need to do, that we're very clear and concise and accurate in the things that we do. And so I think that they've just brought an absolute wealth of knowledge and power to us at very reasonable cost. So, very happy with them all the way around, kind of a fan, and look forward to, I think this is the first quarterly that they will be, the first annual for sure, that they will be working with us on. And so far, between myself and Cynthia and Andrew and Brian and his team, it's been a very, very seamless kind of a working relationship and conversation so far. So very happy with that. I think a lot of success is putting together groups of folks who mesh well naturally, right? I mean, almost anybody can work together if we have to. I can make things work with people. But, finding those people and those groups of people and those people with similar ideologies, that there's a natural working flow and a naturally positive environment. I think that that's really powerful in business. And so again, met with Brian Campbell and his guys. Andrew was there, Cynthia was there. We got so much done and set up, and I really feel comfortable with where we are as far as making sure that we are always ahead of the ball on our responsibilities as far as filings and disclosures and things like that. And with that team, they're supporting us and how we work with them. I feel very, very comfortable there. So I'm really, really happy about that. Coming into the new year with, an excellent legal team. Kenneth is doing a phenomenal job of the IP. We've got more trademarks and different things being filed as we speak. We just announced a tranche of trademarks that we did around our kind of little ball of entities that we're playing with here. So ball of little adventures. And so, having those pieces in place, I think that, looking at 2019, looking at how we move forward, what do we look like a year from now, right? But having these pieces in place where I'm very comfortable as a leader and as an executive of bouncing ideas off of these folks and getting real feedback, and not just well, yeah, that would work if no, I want to know what's wrong with this idea. I want to know what all of that wealth of experience that you and your team have bring to these ideas and to these conversations. And so I'm very excited to move forward through 2019 with these folks and see where it leads us a year from now, right? So let's talk about some business. We have just announced today on Valentine's Day a wonderful new deal that we finished with a company called Toro Management, which has a brand called Silk USA. And so you can check out the Silk products. They will be available on the No Borders Naturals website very, very soon. This week, I would imagine. But for the moment, you can go to silkusa.com and check them out. Check out this very interesting, very amazing product line. It is a natural kiwi vine extract lubricant, and it is really, really cool. We have closed a deal to be the exclusive affiliate distribution partner for Silk in the USA. And we did this deal because No Borders Naturals is really dedicated to making sure that we're providing access to products that we love, products that we use, products that are as natural and positive and clean as we possibly can, and products that are beneficial to society as a whole, and also to our company as a financial investment. So thrilled to be in business with these people. The Silk company is owned and run by an amazing family. Our family got to have lunch with their family and just kind of get to know each other and spend some time together. Their ideas about business, their ideas about impact, their ideas about product first, all really sync and align with what we believe is the right way to do business. And so was just totally stoked to be able to form a deal with them and have this unique piece that we're launching, which really is this go-to-market strategy all around No Borders Naturals, all around the product lines that are there, the CBD product lines, the non-CBD product lines, the hemp-based stuff, now kiwi-based things. We have some other stuff that we're working on as well for cognitive enhancement and these kinds of things that I think are very, very impactful. And so, wellness is very important to us. I have been through this journey, gotten sick a couple of times, over the last year, where I've made these videos and been hoarse and not well. And you guys all come on Twitter and wish me well, which I greatly appreciate. But wellness is one of those really, really important things that we tend to take for granted until we're not feeling well, or cognitive abilities we tend to take for granted until, we see a loved one start to slip a little bit and not be able to remember things, not be able to recall things. And so, this particular product is really, really a beautiful product because there's a lot of prenatal and postnatal uses where you really don't want, any sort of chemical lubricants for a woman, where, menopausal times in life, where these kind of things are really, really, really positive for the people that need them and need to use them. And that allows us to do well and do good. And that is one of the main tenets of what No Borders Naturals is founded on, is doing well while doing good. And so just thrilled to have this deal, thrilled to be a partner with Silk USA and allow our networks and our affiliates and our groups to use these products and to offer these products to their friends and families as well. So very excited about all of the growth around No Borders Naturals. We are adding new products literally, I don't want to say literally every single day, since somebody's going to take me literally. A lot. We're adding a lot of new products. These, and I've talked about them before. I showed them off, I think, in the last video. Phenomenal products. This has been a fun adventure for sure, trying out a bunch of kind of okay and some not awesome products. But the product lines that we have, we really, really, really found just the greatest products that we could find. I think, our muscle and joint rub is second to none. Our new body lotion that went up on the site today, you can go check that out. The medicated body lotion is the most amazing lotion I've ever tried. Everybody that's tried it has come back, just insane feedback about how phenomenal it is. And that's a huge shout out to Phoenix Corp and Felix of Phoenix Corp specifically for, just being a craftsman. I think there's art forms to doing things like this. And, I'm not that guy. I don't know how to formulate a lotion. It's German to me, right? But he does. And him and his wife and their folks do this absolutely incredible job of just sitting down and doing it over and doing it over and doing it over until they get that really premium result that they're looking for. And so thrilled to have that product line, thrilled to offer that product line through No Borders Naturals. And now as a No Borders Naturals product, we have private labeled that product line into our branding and along with others. And so we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to look for those products where we look at it and go, we want that to be one of our products. We want to take that to market with our label on it. And then there's product lines like Silk. We were actually looking at a deal with Silk to private label it and bring it in. And the more we looked at that, and I went, there's no, they've got a great brand. They've got this history and this legacy there. I don't want to have to restart that engine. I want to sell their product. It's a fantastic product. And, it fits really, really well with the demographic that we're going after with No Borders Naturals, with the product line that we have there for wellness and for natural wellness. So just totally happy to offer Silk as a Silk product through our portals, and to offer all of these other amazing products with just, again, these are products I use myself on a daily basis. So, my dogs eat the dog treats that are on the website. I take the tincture and I use the joint rubs for my shoulders. I've had both of my shoulders, redone surgically, and there's a bunch of gear in here. I don't know what an x-ray looks like, but I'm sure it's bright and shiny. And so, I use these products to alleviate pain, to reduce soreness, to reduce fatigue, and I think to accelerate healing. Again, none of these products have been, vetted by the FDA, and there's all this, thing. So I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. When my dogs are hyper in the evening and we would like to calm them down, we give them a CBD dog treat or two. And within 15, 20 minutes, they're calm. They're calm. They just want to hang out. And, that's really nice. And, I don't give them a CBD dog treat before we go run them at the dog park. I want them to, I want them to go run, get that energy out, get that exercise. But, these are the best products that we have been able to put together, and we put together a very dynamic set of them so far. And that work is going to continue into the future. I'm very, very proud of this product line. I'm thrilled to be in business with the wonderful people over at Silk. And I am just thrilled for all of the just amazing, really cool stuff that we have planned. I mean, contracts signed, all kinds of just amazing, cool stuff going on for No Borders Naturals, and all happening, in the immediate. I mean, we're talking some really, really impactful, fun things just in the next 30 days. That the deals are already inked and things are already done. So, and as of this recording right this second, they're not actually on the website, but that'll be fixed before this goes live. So the gummies, the CBD gummies are back in stock. This is a little bit different of a product. We were really going for something that a woman could stick in her purse and carry around and then be able to access. So what we actually did was we worked with a manufacturer to create a gummy gem. So it looks like a jewel, and they're 10 milligrams and they're individually wrapped. So it's kind of like a dinner mint, but a gummy inside the wrapper. And they're very, very cool. They are in stock, like in stock. We have them back in stock, which is great because the initial round of gummies went very, very, very quickly, and we ran out quickly. So we have scaled supply ready to go. That initial round of gummies was kind of a test run as we were spooling things up. And so this is one of the full runs. We have multiple full runs coming. And different styles, right? This particular one's a gem, and it's individually wrapped specifically, like I said, with that ideology in mind that we want somebody to be able to, stick this in a briefcase or stick this in a backpack or stick this in a purse for the day and still be able to come out with something that is fresh and clean and edible and everything else, right? And that we're not just having to carry around like a jug of things or whatever it might be. So gummies are back in stock. Go check those out. Very happy with that particular product. We put a lot of work in to those cycles. We've done a lot of testing and things with different manufacturers and different formulas and all kinds of things. So we do have additional stuff there coming out, multivitamin type stuff and some other things and shapes and all kinds of fun stuff. But for now, we do have them. They are in stock. They are ready to ship, and I'm very, very happy to be able to announce that as well. So No Borders Naturals, just having a blast. Having so much fun. I love a products company. I love the work that No Borders Labs has done on the websites and all of the technology. The affiliate systems that are built there are really, really cool, and we're very happy with everything that's built. All of the analytics, all of the data analytics and actionable analytics stuff looks fantastic. So I'm really, really excited to watch this go forward over the next few months and the next few years. So yeah, let's see. I got my notepad over here. Okay, that about sums it up for now. I mean, honestly, I could talk about the collagen and retinol cream till I was blue in the face. I could talk about the dog spray. We got an oral dog spray. I could talk for another hour just probably about this lotion. This stuff's incredible. But suffice it to say, go to nobordersnaturals.com, check out some products, buy some stuff, and try it. I think you'll love it. I know that some of our kind of active shareholders on Twitter, BMO and Fitness Mama and Andrew, have all gone on and ordered stuff and tested stuff. There's a whole product line that's there, a whole branded product line of just the most beautiful stuff that we've been able to put together. Excuse me. And we're adding to it. So go check it out and support the company by using our products, right? Thank you. Moving on. No Borders Dental. No Borders Dental. I was in Las Vegas with Clinton Bailey 2 weeks ago and had a phenomenal time at a dental show in Vegas. Got to meet with a lot of our existing suppliers, kind of have a face-to-face personal relationship there as opposed to just email or phone, and added multiple new product lines or additional vendors for existing product lines. Added multiple new product lines to the Medident catalog, MedidentSupplies.com. You can check that out. is doing very well. We're very, very happy with the results that we have so far. Again, we just really got this launched the last week or two of December. So, really last January was probably our first full month of actual operations with MedidentSupplies.com through No Borders Dental Resources subsidiary, and phenomenal. I mean, a phenomenal impact. We are adding on the ground representatives around the country very, very aggressively. Clinton's doing a great job with that. Like I said, we just added a bunch of new product lines. There's going to be a bunch of news coming out about those different things. So it's about accessing the right products that people want, using the digital superiority to put it in front of people, and then doing a phenomenal job on the fulfillment and the customer service. And I think that the technology definitely helps on the fulfillment and the customer service. Having the right team in place is absolutely vital, and I really think that we're firing on all 8 cylinders over there. So super proud of everything that Clinton is doing. Again, Cynthia, Chris, these people just show up and bring the rain every single day, and make my job as easy as it can be, right? So I appreciate that to the moon and back for sure. Let's see, what do we have going on? Okay, so we have a dental show in Arizona next month. I think it's March 20th. I'd have to look at the dates, so don't quote me there, but we do have a dental show in Arizona. And so we have a manufacturer actually shipping in an entire full operatory dental chair, all this stuff. Let's be honest, folks. I don't actually know all these terms. This is not an industry that I know every widget and wadget of on the actual equipment side of things. But that's why we have Mr. Bailey. But they are sending over an entire operatory package for our booth, and so Medident will be hosting our own booth for the first time at an Arizona dental show next month. And we've got suppliers that at their cost and at no cost to us are sending in equipment, sending in full operatory packages so that we have these really cool setups and this equipment on hand to show off and showcase and demonstrate there at our booth at the dental show. So very grateful to have such great relationships in the industry, and very grateful to have people that want to work with us and make sure that we do well alongside them. Vegas, I was able to put a face to a lot of that engagement that was already going on, and get to know some people and spend some time with some of these folks. And so very, very happy with everything that's going on there. I'm very excited to be hosting our own booth in a dental show, and going that way. I'm so thrilled with the incredible quality of people that have come to us and said, hey, I heard about what you guys are doing. I saw you guys on Facebook, and I'd like to be involved, and I have all of this experience and all of that experience and whatever. And bringing those folks on has just added all kinds of power to the product line, to the things that we're doing. Each of us only has the experience that we have, right? None of us, we don't know what we don't know. And so by bringing in more and more experienced people from the dental industry and aligning our interests, allowing them to offer our products for sale and earn a commission on that, and networking that sales organization within the dental community has brought back a lot of feedback about, hey, what about this product? And what about that? Hey, there's another vendor for this that, might be a better option and whatnot. And so those kind of things are absolutely invaluable, and having so much fun with those. So hosting our own booth next month. We'll definitely have more info on that. I do have something very cool next month going on for No Borders Naturals, and we will have some announcements about that as well. But yeah, No Borders Dental, doing stuff. I wanted to take a moment and, just share a bit of a personal message with you guys. We are doing this because we want to build wealth for our families and yours if you're participating in a stakeholder. We believe that the future of technology is going to drastically change the way that business gets done. That belief led us to really looking at those technologies and saying, where do these impact? And how dramatically do they impact those areas? And how do we play part of that game? With that being said, we, as a core group, and this is Cynthia, and this is Chris, this is myself, this is my family, this is our core group of investors who have supported us through this journey. We believe that a company has to generate revenue and ideally profits in order to stay a going concern. And that belief requires that when we're looking at the market and we see an opportunity in technology that the market doesn't necessarily see yet, that we find other ways to get that value out of technology, to get that value out of market, to deliver product, and to generate revenue. That is what we are doing. And we're doing it in areas that we either have amazing access to, or where we absolutely are fans of the product line, and in areas where we see real opportunity for the deployment of these technologies over the next 3 or 4 or 5 steps to drastically drive the value and drastically drive the financial rewards for our company. Using intelligent technologies on the back end of dental offices is a large technology opportunity. It is. There's a lot of dentists in America. Let's just stick with that. And there's a large amount of technological need within that one business segment. So we get to play that game on multiple levels, and we get to offer other people's technologies. We get to build technologies to solve problems, and we get to operate within the business model, within the business vertical, in the real world, in real time, generating real dollars. That is a formula that we believe yields success. And the fact of the matter is that we see these opportunities as the stepping stones for how we build a really strong foundation for this company, for ourselves, and for all of you. So if you're going to consider, and I'm not asking you to, as a matter of fact, if anybody has anti-pumped our stock over the last year, it's me, and I'm going to continue to do so. If you are considering, or if you are holding shares of NVDR, of No Borders, that's a statement of faith in myself, in Cynthia, in Chris, in our team, in our ideas, and in our vision of how this moves forward. As a remote work, lean organization with multiple active revenue streams, with the knowledge and experience to operate with technological superiority. That's our train. That's our vision. And that's the road and the journey that we are on. You don't have to go on that journey with us. I didn't ask you to be here. Okay? We're going to do this our way. That's the end of the conversation. I want people who believe in us. I want people who believe in our vision for doing well and doing good, for utilizing cutting edge technologies to reduce costs, lower customer acquisition costs, improve efficiencies, improve business processes. And I want people who are in this for the long term. And I know that there's a lot out there, and there's a lot of people that we may need over the next couple of years that are shorter term focused. That's fine. But the folks that I want on this journey with us, the folks that I want to see do very, very well as we go through this journey with us, are the people that are saying, you know what? This seems a little different. These folks don't seem like everybody else in these markets. And I'm willing to place a bet there that's longer term than I usually would. Or I'm willing to place a bet there that's just flat out long term. Because that's the bet that I have on this company. And that's the bet that Cynthia has on this company, and that Chris has on this company, and that all of our core group of investors and supporters have for this company. My core group of investors do not care what our share price is on the market on a day-to-day basis. They don't care. And they watch these videos, and I hear about all this stuff that I say later, right? And not just on Twitter. We're here to build businesses, and we're here to take those businesses to scale. And I'm here to crush competition that doesn't even see it coming. And with that being said, my personal message to you is, if you're worried about the next 90 days or some indicator or a triangle chart somewhere, go buy somebody else's stock. I'm good with that. I am. I know what we're doing. Cynthia knows what we're doing. We're building, and we're laying a solid foundation. We have multiple active lines of revenue. We have multiple brands going to market at the same time. We're gathering tons of data. And that getting that engine running is a very powerful thing that feeds a lot of dragons moving forward. So for the believers, I appreciate you. For the doubters, we need you. For the haters, we don't care. And for the shorts, hey, keep doing what you're doing. It's all good. It's all good. I know how to win this game. So we're going to keep working our asses off. We're going to stay the mission. And just watch.